Hello everyone, welcome back to another book review here at the Typical Book Reviews channel. My name is Yan and I want to wish you guys first a happy Friday. Hope you guys enjoyed the previous video that we did for Eastern philosophy, which is 5 different books, 5 different philosophies, all in one from last week's book review video. For today's video, we are going to be reviewing Stephen King's Dr. Sleep. I've watched the movies before I've actually read the book. I haven't read The Shining book yet by Stephen King, which is the sequel to this one that we are reviewing right now. The only reason why I have this book, or I read this book first, was because it was a gift, again, from my brother. My brother buys me books for my birthday, for Christmas, for any family celebrations. I can always expect a book from my little brother, you know, who's kind enough to go out his way and get me something nice. You know, I always appreciate a small read, a good read, you know. But anyways, today we're going to be doing a review and a quick summary first and a review of this book. What can I say about this book? First of all, I can say that this book focuses less on haunted hotels and ghosts and little girls down the hallway saying, "Come play with me, Danny. Come play with me." It focuses more on past trauma, redemption, you know, supernatural beings, and it is more of a supernatural thriller book rather than a horror or jump scary type like the movie. Anyways, this book follows still our main character from The Shining. Little Dan has now grown up. He is now an adult. Dan, if you guys remember, was the little kid from The Shining. He was the one who survived the horrors of the Overlook Hotel. And as a grown man, he's still haunted, not by ghosts this time, but instead by addiction. Kind of like his dad, he struggles with alcoholism, anger, and, you know, his past trauma. Because, you know, the Overlook Hotel, moving places to places, the encounters that he had back at that place still haunts him to this day. And he spent his years drifting from town to town until he gets sober and settles in a small town. Eventually he starts working at a hospice where he uses his psychic ability, which is The Shining. That's what the name is on the book, The Shining. And he uses that ability to put people to sleep as they die. Hence, he got the name Dr. Sleep. At the same time, this is happening to our little Danny, another main character, Abra Stone, who's a little kid, you know, a little child who has a stronger psychic ability than Dan. She discovers a group called the True Knot, which is like a band, a cult of psychics who stay alive by haunting? Is that the word? Hunting and feeding or devouring little children with Shining. And that's how they've lived for hundreds and hundreds of years. The True Knot, then they become aware of Abra's presence because of her strong psychic ability. Dan gets involved and turns into her ally. Together they confront the band members of the True Knot, which forces Dan to face his past at the Overlook Hotel. And that is it for a quick summary of the Stephen King Dr. Sleep. This is one of Stephen King's most emotional books because it focuses a lot on Dan's journey through addiction, his recovery. It all feels really personal. It all feels real. There are very interesting villains in this book. The lore of each members are disturbing in their own different ways. The book explores trauma, forgiveness, family, and breaking cycles. It is definitely less scarier than The Shining. I'm talking about The Shining movie because I haven't read the Shining book yet. And it is more, like I said from the beginning, a supernatural thriller movie. And some people might find it slow paced at certain parts. At least that's what I found. Maybe along the beginning of the book up to maybe the middle. Some parts of the middle part is a little bit too slow paced. But my final thoughts about Stephen King's Dr. Sleep is it's a story about healing, facing your demons and actual demons, and choosing the better version of yourself, choosing to be better than your past. I would say this is the book for you if you are looking for deep characters, emotional storytelling, and supernatural suspense. Thank you once more again, guys, for joining me for another book review here at the channel. I will see you again on next week's book review. And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, share it to your friends, share it to your family. And if you have any suggestions for any good reads out there, please make sure to drop it down in the comments. Again, we will see you next time, and have a good read, everyone.